Hello everyone, I am PyroFalkon, and this is the Operator. I've been playing a lot of detective, investigative, hacking-like games recently, and I just saw this one on Steam and wanted to give it a shot. Yes, I will start a new game. I only got as far as the very beginning, and then decided I wanted to do this for the channel. BioM Facility, somewhere in the US, 1992. I am 10 years old.
You will answer my questions as usual. One
Oh.
for yes, two for no.
Okay, mysterious voice. I am not in control of this.
Extraterrestrial life? Are you currently restrained?
That's not
Are
good.
you married?
There was a long hesitation on that one.
Do you know who I am? Do you know who you are? Are you...
Apparently I am.
He's ready.
Even though the game seemed to be reading my mind there, because all of the answers that our protagonist or whoever chose is how I would answer it. I'm playing this game at 2 in the morning with all the lights out, by the way. Nothing but the glow of my monitors hitting me in the face. I thought about doing face cam on this one, but this is a nice, moody game. Ooh. That's a cool effect that they have the CRT curve to it. It's really subtle. And given the way YouTube does video compression, I'm not sure it'll show up, but that was cool. User PyroFalkon, except it does not matter what I type. I am Even Tanner. Evan Tanner. Even Tanner? And we're working for the Federal Department of Intelligence. The truth we seek. Nothing on my desktop but a trash can with a mysterious file that says to delete. But I need a password to get in there. Well, that'll be something for later. Welcome to the FDI. You are assigned to the Operator program. Please read the following document before proceeding. Your program supervisor will contact you with further instructions. Welcome to the program. So the Operator program, agents call the hotline. The call is then sent to secretaries, which is then forwarded to his supervisor, who then connects them to an operator. And then once the agent and the operator speak, it's done. So that seems simple enough. There was a movie I saw recently that had the same plot, but I don't... Oh, it was called The Night Shift. That was actually a TV show, not a movie. Anyway. Okay, I've read it. What more do you want? Are you waiting for me to... Oh. Hello, Mike Trench.
Hey, pal. How you holding up? Get all that booze out of you?
What?
What? You seriously don't remember? You
I don't
wanted to
remember any
celebrate your
booze.
new job, and I quote, properly. Well, I'm happy you're here. You and me at the FDI together. It's really great. But I gotta tell you something. When we're on the job, I can't treat you differently than anybody else. You understand, right?
Yeah. I guess the tables have turned. Well, I don't know about who I am, so let's just go with, yeah, of course, Mike. I mean, Director Trench.
Good. Well, I'd better run. The FDI can't run itself now, can it? Good luck with your first day. All right?
Sure. Thanks. Talk to you later, Mike. Great. Alright, bye. Director. So he's at the very top of the food pyramid here.
Good morning, Mr. Tanner. Welcome
Hi.
to the FDI. I assume you're up to speed on your mission here at the Operator program?
Nope. Not at all. Well, yeah, I read the welcome document.
You know the basics. Good. So, just to recap, your job is to support our agents by providing them with all the help they need in the field to solve a case. That help can come in the form of fact-checking, video and audio analysis, even lab work. My job as a supervisor is to link the agents with an appropriately matched operator. Any questions?
Nope. I'm good.
Fine, but first you need to learn how to respond to an agent's request. Let's do a dry run, shall we? I want you to find my age. This
Find
objective
Skinner's
just
age.
popped up at the top left of your screen, beside the applications menu. See it? Whenever you're stuck, or if you need help, simply click on the question mark next to the objective. Go on and click on the question mark, Tanner.
I always respect games that have decent hint systems, because you can
Yes, just like that. You can
always
click on the
choose
question
not
mark
to
if you
do
get
that
stuck,
if you don't want
though
to.
I'm hoping this won't happen often. I'm giving you access to the human database. The human DB, as we call it here.
The human
You
database,
can find this and other tools to help you solve agent requests in the applications menu.
as opposed
Now
to the
go ahead.
non-human database.
Operator Tanner, solve my request. Find my age.
I hate the
When
way
you find
he's
the
saying
answer,
Operator
click on
Tanner.
the objective and then select the answer on the screen.
Okay, got it. So, applications... an in-game notepad, too. Fantastic. I won't have to use Steam's one. Oh, car database. Got it. Okay, human database. Full name is Xavier Skinner. There we go. Married. Date of birth is 1943. Age is 48. So I click this, I guess, and then click this. Excellent.
Like that, Tanner. I'll let you get settled in. And I'll contact you later with your first real request.
All right. Awesome. Let's do this. Yeah. I love the mood that this is setting right now. This is so my kind of game. FDI headquarters, Washington, D.C., 9:18 a.m. And indeed it is 9:18 a.m. apparently over here. Hello, Xavier again.
Tanner, looks like your first request is somewhat of a baptism by fire. I have an agent working a homicide. It's her first case, too. Not ideal, but consider this a learning experience. I'll be monitoring you in the background.
Looking forward to it.
I'm patching the agent through now.
If I had a real-life career in law enforcement, this is the kind of thing I would prefer to do. Or the military. I always thought I could do communications pretty well.
It's Operator Tanner, right?
Yup.
I don't think our paths ever crossed at the academy, did they? Anyway, I got a homicide at a bar downtown called The Sanctuary. Ironic, no? My Vic, dead on arrival, is male, Caucasian, early 60s. He was shot in the head at close range around 2 a.m., just before closing time. As far as evidence, I got some surveillance footage from the bar, and some kind of list that I found on the deceased. Any chance you can work your operator magic and help find me an ID on the shooter?
Well, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'll do my best.
Thanks, operator. Okay, I'm sending over the files. Good luck.
Great. Is that it? I guess so. Alright. So we've got ourselves a camera and a name
That's
list.
the list I found on the victim. It's pretty long. And to be honest, I got no idea who any of those people are. The bizarre thing is, that name at the bottom, it wasn't redacted when I bagged it. But I think it's irrelevant to our shooting here.
Okay, can you tell me what the name was, or did you not memorize it? Did no one take a picture? Wait, this is 1992. We don't all have cell phones. Alright, it's probably fine, and there's probably no conspiracy I have to worry about. Let's check the camera footage. Dude drinking alone. Car pulls up. Person comes in. Blam. Person leaves. That's the end of that.
This is our
Okay.
cutting-edge video analysis system, Tanner. Click on any relevant elements in the video to trigger an analysis. Go on, give it a whirl.
Thanks, Xavier. Well, with the position of the car, it looks like I might be able to get its license plate when it pulls up. If we do, like, the, you know, enhance and zoom.
Just like with the video.
Yup,
Click on a
just
photo for
just as
further
I thought.
analysis.
Okay. CPL 481. Charlie Papa Lima. Ah, wow, that brings that up immediately. That's cool. I don't have to use 50 different applications. Looks like the owner is Ray Wells, so I assume he's the bad guy? I mean, I assume it's that easy, so we'll just say Ray Wells is the killer, probably. Oh, okay, it goes to the car belongs to.
You got something for Wells' address? Because I'll take it if you do.
I don't, but that might show up in the human database, right? Can I click a name and then drag it? No, so I do have to manually type it. And that's fine. I actually prefer that. There's another game I've been playing called Cyber Manhunt where you can just click drag information around, and that doesn't feel as fun. Alright, Ray Wells, looks like you are currently at 130 Laurel Street, Culpeper, Virginia. Ding. There you go.
Yeah, that'll do. Nice work.
Thanks.
Next step is to bring Wells in. I'll keep you updated. Thanks, Operator Tanner.
You're welcome. Good luck with the arrest. He's 5'4" and 121 pounds. Dude's pretty small.
Not bad, Tanner. Not great, but not bad.
What do you mean, not great?
I'll contact you later with your next request.
Yeah, what do you... Where's not great? Why can't I say not great? What do you mean not bad?
No need to worry, Operator. You'll improve with time.
What could I have possibly have done better or different? Maybe faster? I don't know. FDI headquarters, Washington, D.C., 5:32 p.m. Oh, it's late in the day. Can't wait to go home and start my evening drinking. FDI's most wanted. Please consult the latest FDI most wanted list. Reminder, if you discover any information during your shift that might help the FDI, inform your supervisor at once. Okay. Most wanted list. If you have any information, please call. First is Fred Smorkinski. Wanted for mailing and handed... Oh, yes, Xavier?
Tanner, I need you to follow up on an investigation started by a previous operator. I'll let the agent working the case bring you up to speed.
Hal. Wanted for cyber terrorism? $1.5 million for any information. Let me guess. I'm going to have to deal with Hal eventually. Snorish. I gotta say, reading Snorish's description, I can already tell I'm going to have to censor certain language because of YouTube's algorithm. So forgive me if I don't say entire words sometimes, but you can read that and you can see what I would have to verbally censor. Anyway, who's the operator?
That's none of your concern, Tanner.
Okay. What do you need me to do? Hi, Barry Walker.
Oh, please. Tell me you got something.
What?
God damn it! Who are you?
My name is Tanner, apparently.
Great. Every goddamn time we get a new operator, it takes me twice as long. I got a life outside the FDI, you know? Interests, hobbies, full-blooded passions.
None of this is my
I don't
problem,
have
Barry.
time for this.
What do you want me to do?
I got a missing persons case out here in Dryfield, Nevada. Connie Moore's her name. I canvassed the area, talked to the locals. I
Connie
can't believe
Moore?
I'm saying this, but everyone thinks she was abducted by aliens.
What? Alright, let's look her up before we get any further. Okay, there she is. Connie Moore, age 29, 5'1", 132, skin type 1? Status alive. Well, that's good. Okay. Yeah, what about aliens?
Look, I think it's bonkers, too. Another weird thing is, over the past year, 4 people in Dryfield have claimed they've been abducted. And every single time they reappeared somewhere in the middle of the desert out here about a month later. Connie's story's the same.
Thought you said she was missing, so she's dead?
She was. Popped back up yesterday. Collected her testimony myself. She had a camera on her. Naturally, I'd like to look at the photos. But to do that, I gotta go through you, an operator. Lucky me, right?
Boy, the justice system sure sucks, doesn't it?
There's something off about all this. I mean, beyond all the talk of little green men. Just look for something that doesn't add up, okay?
Sure.
Here are the files.
Okay, find the inconsistency. In the desert. Testimony, phone records, and camera. Okay. Camera. So I guess this is video. Very curious how that's going to show up on the video for you guys, but I use a higher bit right now, so it shouldn't matter. Language, autofocus, okay, none of that. Format is JPEG. Oh, cute. I can change that. Huh. Okay, well, we have ourselves a nice deserty area at 9:19 a.m. on... I believe this does use American date, so that's February 5th. 9:43. It looks like the same rock formation from a different angle. That may or may not be a flying saucer at 10:13. Okay, well, that's fine. That happened a few weeks later. Following Moore's reappearance on March 5th, we recorded an eyewitness testimony concerning her supposed alien abduction. Can you tell us more about the day you disappeared? I was hiking in the desert out by dry fields. Sometimes I do that to clear my head or take photos. Is that your camera? Yes. What else do you remember about that day? It's a little blurry. I really wanted to hike around Mount Mori. I remember that. It's really beautiful this time of year. I remember taking 2 photographs. I heard this loud noise coming up from the sky. I looked up and barely had time to take another photograph. It was just moving so fast, their ship, the UFO, and then I think it landed to the east. So I decided to head over and see if I could see anything else, maybe get a photo of them. It must have taken me an hour and 45 minutes to go to where it landed. And what? I'm not really sure. That's where my mind goes blank. The next thing I know, I'm waking up in some kind of a room and I can't move. Was there someone with you in this room? I don't like to think about it, but yes, they were there, all around me. The aliens. What did they look like? The room was so bright, like I was looking into the sun. I only saw their silhouettes. Can you describe them the best that you can? They were human, except they weren't. Something was off. They were too tall and thin. It was disturbing, actually. I couldn't see their faces. I'm glad about that. What do you remember about the room? It was white. I mean, entirely white. Antiseptic. It smelled sort of like a hospital. There were no doors, no windows, nothing. Just whiteness. What do you think they wanted with you? I think they wanted to learn about me, to study me. I was so scared, I couldn't think straight. They kept asking me questions over and over again. What kinds of questions? About my life, my family, my beliefs, everything. I guess that's what they do. Study humans. What else do you remember? They had these strange voices, sort of mechanical, and there was a machine they were using on me. It was clamped to my head. I don't know what it was, but it hurt. Can you tell us anything else, Connie? Not really. The next thing I remember, I'm waking up in the desert outside Dryfield. My head was throbbing, maybe because of their drugs or mind probes. I don't know. I just wandered around out there. Luckily, somebody found me, or I might have died from dehydration. Then I guess they called the cops, and the cops called you. End of story. So she said she took 3 pictures. Let me see. I remember taking 2 photographs. Then I heard the loud noise, and then I saw the UFO. But according to the timestamps, those happened on different days. Even if it took her an hour and 40 to an hour and 45 minutes to go where it landed, she did not get a photograph of where it landed. She just saw the ship. So let's kind of keep that in mind. That could be one of the issues. Cell phone triangulation report. Phone tower pings and timestamps from the day of Connie's disappearance on February 5th and from the day she reappeared on March 5th. So she was gone for a month. There were no pings between the time of her disappearance and the time of her reappearance. Okay. So that's 40 minutes. That's not 1 hour, 40 minutes. That's about 40 minutes of the pings. And then this is on, again, February 5th. So why was there a camera? Oh, I see what's going on here. Okay, wait a minute. So there were no pings, and yet there's a picture from that time frame. So she started here. This is probably where she saw it. And then, yeah, okay, then she went to pursue it. So that took an hour and 41 minutes. And then she disappeared and then reappeared here a month later. So, I mean, if nothing else, the fact the date is wrong is an issue. So let's... Can I do an inconsistency between the date? Ah, okay, so I don't even need to click two things, just the one. This photo was taken on February 21st, 1992, 16 days after her disappearance. Okay, so the...
Connie said she took that photo the day she disappeared. Clearly, she didn't. Maybe the aliens did funny things to her brain.
Okay, Barry.
Maybe your brain was funny to begin with.
Barry.
Do me a favor. Locate the position on the map where she supposedly snapped this photograph.
Got it. Okay, so this is cool. So the puzzles are easier to deal with. I thought this was going to be like a Papers, Please situation where I would have to click the date and compare it to some other date. Anyway. Alright, so... This I'm going to struggle with because I can't really tell where this photo was taken. I mean, I see the two... So we got two trees. One has like this long thing coming out of it, branch. It's not that one. I don't see it anywhere here. That still doesn't help. Oh, maybe this is to take a picture. Oh, whatever. Anyway. I mean, so there's two peaks. Can I just... locate the position on the map. What map? Do I have a map application? I don't know. Help. Give me some info.
This particular photo was taken, operator.
Yes.
You also have cell phone data detailing
Oh,
where
I get it.
was and at what time.
Okay.
Now we know where she was at the time she took this photo.
So if 10:15 is here, it would have been just before then. So like here-ish. So like here. Right here, Agent Walker.
All right. I'll check this spot out. Guess I gotta do a little hiking. Probably sweat my goddamn balls.
Whoa. My heart actually skipped a beat a little bit. It's fine. Gonna go ahead and assume that was just perfectly normal. It's these damn Windows... Oh shit, Windows 95 didn't exist either. This damn Windows 3.1 machine is really struggling with the... Okay... Hacked by... How? Well, I called it. Hello, Evan. Hi. Who are you? Even though I read the thing. My name is Hal. That was supposed to be pretty obvious by now. Didn't you see my cool graphics? What do you want? I don't need to tell him he's hacking into the FDI. He clearly knows. It's simple. I want the truth. What are you talking about? Do you want to know my favorite color? Let me show you something. Do you remember the list found on Henry Jenkins? Yes. I mean, ... You remember Henry Jenkins, don't you, Evan? No. I guess you wouldn't. You didn't even bother analyzing him in the footage from the bar. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that was my job. You didn't see her name, did you, Evan? Oh. Okay. I did not see her name, the abducted woman, Connie Moore. The dead eyes of the ASCII graphics are freaking me out a little. Pretty big coincidence, don't you think? I'm also going to assume that you didn't notice that of the 136 people on it, 122 have been reported missing. I didn't notice, no. One last thing, and this is the most important part. There's a name near the bottom that's been redacted. That name is the key to understanding everything. I have to go now, Evan, but I'll be in touch soon. Promise. Don't go. Tell me more. Don't it just cut me off. Okay, well, I gotta say, you've got my interest piqued, story, because that's a great opening to hook me. I am officially hooked. Hi, Xavier.
Operator Tanner, are you there? Agent Walker told me that your connection was suddenly cut, and when I tried to contact you, you were offline. What happened?
Alright, I'm just gonna go hard into being a traitor immediately, because I gotta know. I must know the truth. My computer just crashed.
I see. I'll have IT look into that at once. The second shift of operators has arrived. You can go home now, Tanner. See you tomorrow.
Alright,
And
bye.
Don't be late.
Bye, Supervisor Skinner. Don't worry, I'm trustworthy otherwise. Oh, boop. Hey, first day. I've completed my first day at the FDI. Oh, boy. This is so moody. I love it. I really love it. A good story always hooks you with a bunch of questions early that it slowly answers over the course of the whole arc. This music's legit. Evan's apartment. 6 a.m. This is a fancy trick they're using. The developer is using to tell the story, because this is a one-person or two-person indie team. They couldn't afford any big budget recording or actors or anything like that, so by making everything blurry and wrong, not only is that adding suspense, but it cuts down on your budget. Huge. Oh man, I kind of want to know how he made this game. FDI headquarters, Washington, D.C., 7:22 a.m. Well, that's gonna have to do it for the day, because I'm out of time for this episode. So we're going to continue diving headfirst in the mystery behind Hal, the FDI, and all these mysterious disappearances and that damn redacted name in the next episode. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Hit the subscribe buttons and check the links in the video description to see how you can support the channel further. Thank you all very much for watching. I will see you again tomorrow for another episode. And so the music's that's playing right now, that's my usual exit music, but I think for this one I'm going to have to find something a little moodier starting in the next episode. The happy, trancy music just doesn't work for this one.